What if I told you that the greatest leader in history, the man of 340s, spent the first 80 years of his life failing, and that all of it was part of God's plan from the very beginning? His name is Moses. His life was divided into 3 parts, each one lasting 40 years, 3 seasons, 3 schools, 1 eternal purpose. The first 40, Moses was born under a sentence of death. Pharaoh commanded that every Hebrew baby boy be cast into the Nile, but his mother placed him in a basket and set him upon the very river that was meant to take his life. And the Nile carried him into the arms of Pharaoh's daughter. The child who was meant to die was raised as a prince inside the palace of the enemy. For 40 years, Moses learned all that Egypt could teach him: wisdom, warfare, leadership, and power. He thought he was ready, but he was not. The second 40. At the age of 40, Moses tried to deliver his people in his own strength. He killed an Egyptian, and the very next day, he was rejected by the people he sought to save. So he fled into the wilderness, from the palace to obscurity, from honor to silence. For 40 years, he tended sheep. It seemed like the end, but it was the beginning. For God was not wasting those years. He was stripping Moses of himself, breaking his pride, teaching him patience in the quiet, preparing a servant where once there had been a prince. The third 40. At 80 years old, when the world had forgotten his name, God appeared to him in a burning bush and said, "Moses, I send you." And Moses answered, "Who am I?" This was the man God had been waiting for, not the self-confident prince, but the humbled man who knew that by himself he was nothing. In the final 40 years of his life, Moses parted the Red Sea, received the 10 Commandments, led 2 million people through the wilderness, and changed history forever. And do you know what this means for you? The God who used 80 years to prepare one man is not wasting your time, that season that feels like a desert. It is a school the palace could never give you. Moses thought he was ready at 40. He was ready at 80. And what if your best days have not even begun? If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who is in the wilderness right now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications every week. Content like this to remind you that God is not finished with you yet. God bless you.